Good morning. It's Sunday, it's snowing. I wanted to show you some results of some of the things we've been scrapping together. Scrapping together, da-da-da-da. How is the weather? Oh, it is snowing. So, I'm sorry. So we got nice cast, chunky cast aluminum. I've got a barrel full of telecom boards downstairs. And that cast iron is from these guys. These are those Cisco Aeronet. I'm not really sure what they are. I think they sit on a person's desk and link them into the internet, like a school classroom or some such thing. Not 100% sure what they are, but they all did have different names on them, which leads me to believe that they were assigned to students. And then that's brass, maybe 2 pounds. I'm hanging on to that though. I don't need to catch that in yet. Then this is the receipt from my scrap run the other day. The cast aluminum at 45 cents a pound. We had 156 pounds of it. That's from those Cisco Aeronets. The wire, they kind of beat me up on that. In that old sheet. I had it separated, so old sheet and catch was not a problem. The only thing that kind of ticked me off with this, excuse me, I'm sorry, was this. Now, insulated copper wire, that's your low-grade spaghetti wire that you get from the computers. And we had 172 pounds for 30 cents a pound, $52. You've got to protect yourself from the yard mixing up your stuff. And every yard in the world is going to do it, gang. It's just what they do. They're going to dump the whole thing into one bin. They're going to give you the cheapest price possible. And that's how they're going to do it. They're not scrappers. You know, they're there to sort stuff and make money for the yard. That's their job. So what happened here, I had 2 bins, and at first glance it's really not too hard to tell cat wire from computer wire. It's all colored, you know. I had it separated and I handed it to the guy in 2 separate bins. I said, this is cat, but he dumped it all into one bin, and so I wound up short there. I decided not to make a fuss about it. That's kind of how I got thrown out of the other yard, was I argued about them about shorting me every time I went in, which they did. And they started shorting me on computer equipment. You know, I weigh everything before I go in. I know exactly what I should expect. So rather than getting an argument with them, what I'm going to do going forward is I'm only going to bring in one kind of thing at a time. Or I'll make them run 2 tickets. You know, you've got to, I don't know, you got to pick your battles. I wasn't going to win that one, so I didn't bother even trying. It was only like 10 pounds, you know. It's just, but cat wire pays $1.25 a pound, so yeah, that's $10 that I didn't get. Protect yourself though. Have it separated, and maybe only give them a load at a time. Don't let them take the other stuff until you get your first ticket, then you can go back. Unless you really have a reliable yard. It was kind of frustrating. But it is what it is. They did pay very well here. This was good. Everybody else is down at about 35, 40 cents. So that was okay. This was very good. This was, these were heat sinks. And, you know, we didn't argue the extruded thing about that. Extrusion also has to do, and I found out from cable management up in Meriden, this was not that yard by the way, that it has to do with the thickness as well as the pushing it through a form to give it the extrusion look, da-da-da-da-da. Alright, one more thing to show you. So I showed you the cast that we got out of the Aeronets. These are the boards we got out of the Aeronets. I don't know how many pounds of them I have. They're down in the basement. These are going telecom low. They came out of telecom equipment. They're full of chips. I know there's 2 good chips on this board because I've already taken a couple apart. There's a good chip here and a good chip under here. And the good chip. Lollipop. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I'm okay with putting this into telecom. I've got this. I've got this. It's a good board for that. It's not densely populated. You wouldn't put this into high grade that's just covered with stuff. But low grade, because of the amount, I'm going to take that off. I always do. Yeah, low grade every day. I don't think there's a problem there. Got some nice gold. And the thing was just covered with chips, and we know it came out of a piece of telecom equipment. So yeah. One more stop. So I've got 2 boxes ready to go out to board sort. This box here is all the high grade telecom boards that we found yesterday. I'm going to top this off with one more board. I wanted to show you this, but it was too late last night to do this. This was kind of save the best for last. And that's why I really didn't, even though I was a little stressed about that one board, you know what? I'm going to offset it because there's going to be a lot of boards that are better. So this is a Cisco. This was older. This actually was 2008, I think. Somewhere on the case, I think there was a date that it was 2008. Wow. They don't make them like they used to. Densely populated with chips. I've got gold in here. And that's just a nice board. Lots of tantalums, lots of IC chips. Lots of, these are IC chips. I don't see any flat packs on the back. But yeah, that's a great board. So that certainly would offset the other one, which was kind of borderline. This box here, these are the low-grade telecons. I'm not quite done with this box. I'm going to put those boards from that Macari switch pile into here. And, yeah, so we'll get these off tomorrow morning. The high-grade telecom board box is topping out at 35 pounds for hopefully $245, less $35 shipping. Not bad. So that's the game plan for today. I'll get these boxed up and sorted and padded and ready to go out tomorrow morning. I do try to get at least 1 or 2 boxes out a day to board sort. I don't always have that much material, just right now I do. And, you know, I want to keep cash flow going. I'd rather have something come in every day than send a hideous amount all at once. I am looking at Gaylord boxes. I am looking at other alternatives. But, you know, for me, this is not a full-time job. This is just something I do in the winter because the rental business for my musical instruments is very slow. There is no business. This teaching studio is deader than molasses in the freezer. It's just slow. So, you know, I don't really know that I want to go that route. I don't think I do. I really, believe it or not, I'm a hobby scrapper. If I have stuff to sort, awesome. If I'm able to get a big load in, awesome. If not, or if I don't feel like it, I don't do it. So, you know. So those are what's going out to board sort today. We'll add these cast aluminum shells. They're clean. That's clean cast. Those will go out tomorrow. I've got the truck actually has plastic bins full of power supplies, low grade boards, cast, and I have some wire. So in the morning it'll get up, get up in the morning, turn in the cast aluminum, and the wires, get some gas money, and come back to the house and pick up everything that's got to go out to Meriden. We'll get that done, and then I'll come back and then I'll take the load over to the UPS store and get that out to board sort. As long as I get it there by 5, it'll be on its way. So that's what's scrapping in around here. catch you guys later. I may or may not get some videos up today. It is Super Bowl Sunday. But we have a foot of snow in the yard, so I will catch up with you guys later today. Stay safe, stay wonderful if you're out there shoveling. It is very heavy. Be careful. I don't want any of you having heart attacks. Or me. Catch you later. God bless. Stay wonderful.